Guys, we are excited, so we're just gonna get right into it. We were talking beforehand, but we are live. Mike, what's going on?
What's up, Eric? Not a whole lot, man. Just really geeked about Minswap. Gotten to use it for a full week now, and it is a pleasure. I'm having a lot of fun with it. It's my daily addiction now, is harvesting my rewards.
It's sexy. I try not to harvest too often, but I guess we each have our own way of doing things. You wanna look at this beautiful Cardano chart for a second?
Yeah, let's take a look at it.
So for once in our lives, Cardano is doing something. It's going up, Mike.
Let's get after it. Finally. The market finally realized that, you know what, this Cardano thing's pretty fucking cool.
Yeah. I don't know. Just kind of came out of nowhere. And I always thought when it made a move, it would be like hand in hand with Bitcoin, but it was kind of did it on its own. And as you can see here, I think we're hitting a little like resistance at 90 cents. So we'll see if we get rejected here. It's Saturday evening, so by the time people see this, we could be going the other way, or we could be like over $1. And on my little trend line here, which is very scientific, as we all know, the resistance is probably going to be at $1. If we get rejected here, we'll probably meander and try it again, or just get knocked back down to some crazy low level. I do think my little trend lines have some merit, because it did get rejected right where I drew the line there. So we'll see, Mike. I know it's exciting for you to see if this pans out.
Yeah, no, I'm really excited. I think worst case scenario, I feel like we've at least formed a bottom. And I think like maybe we don't trend this weekend, but I think we're going in the right direction. And it's really hard not to be super bullish right now. I mean, just like, I don't know if you want to look at the TVL chart, because that's pretty amazing.
Yeah, let me pull that bad boy up.
Yeah, I mean, the
DeFi
last week
Llama
alone has been amazing to watch. Yeah, DeFi Llama is a great website if you want to check out what's going on in all of the DeFi space, not just what's going on Cardano, but Minswap has just taken the lead here, taking it right from Sundae. Everyone thought it was going to be like this battle between 1 and 2, and I mean, just in a week's time, they're just like flat out
like, nope,
flew by them. And I don't think they're going to stop anytime soon. This team is amazing. It's really cool to see a Catalyst funded project like Minswap just take off like this. I mean, it just like proves like the whole way that Cardano's built is the right way to do a protocol, because a lot of these projects wouldn't be here if they weren't funded by the Catalyst Fund. And that thing is basically a voting mechanism in which we take 20% of the pool fees every 5 days, and it goes to this fund, right? And from that fund, Catalyst voters get to pick and choose what they want to see on the chain. And so far, we've had Minswap, Sundaeswap, and they're both successful. I mean, it just goes to show you like how holistically, like what a great approach this whole thing's been, because you're getting these amazing projects like Minswap that's just doing, I feel, yield farming the best way I've ever seen. I mean, how great is it that you just get to keep your liquidity pool like tokens locked in, and then you can just harvest at any time, any second, and keep being able to have your LP token staked. I mean, it's such a great idea.
Yeah.
Like Sundaeswap's great. I love Sundaeswap, but it kind of sucks that you have to wait 30 days to harvest your rewards. That's a little ouchy. Like, it's not the worst thing in the world, but when you have another like competitor doing something a little bit like smoother and like just it's just like, yeah, this is pretty sweet. Like,
Yeah.
I think Sundaeswap's gonna have to do some recoding for V2 if they're gonna be able to keep up with Minswap. Otherwise, Minswap's just gonna keep going up.
Yeah, I'm curious to see like what Sundaeswap does in response, if they have like something in their back pocket, or if they're just kind of like scrambling and they're like, or they're just like, hey, we're cool with 100 million, you know, it's nothing to sneeze at, Mike. They're still getting paid.
Yeah, no,
I was
go
just
ahead,
gonna look
sorry.
at the chains here, but you can keep talking. Just want to see where we're at. So we're number 24. Top 25, not bad. We're not quite at 87 billion, but maybe
Not
one
quite
day.
a ghost chain.
Mm-hmm.
I think the amazing part too is I feel like we're probably the only coin and that 24 that doesn't, like, I'm guessing, this is an educated guess, that doesn't
Mm-hmm.
have a stable coin natively on chain. And when we do, these numbers are going to be nuts.
Number go up, as
Number
they
go
say.
up, indeed. I mean, that's at least going to be $1 billion locked.
Yeah, it's
And it's cool to see
exciting
like
times.
everybody pairing with Cody. Like Liquid just came out and said they were going to pair with Cody, so you'll be able to use stable coins in their protocol whenever it gets released. But it just makes the whole protocol just way more usable when you can switch into a stable coin instead of having to move out of Cardano, swap into another protocol's stable coin. It just sucks because then you're incurring those fees as well.
Yeah.
And it's going to be really interesting to see what kind of, I'm just excited. Like, even like maybe they'll be able to do like a staking stablecoin mechanism, which would be
Yeah.
interesting. I don't know. There's a lot there.
Let's take a look at these yield farms. Pretty impressive APR on some of these. On most of them, actually. Like, where else are you going to get 160 APR on your monies? I mean, and all you have to do, Mike, is put your half ADA, half of your tokens in this pool. If you want to take it out, you can do it whenever you want. It's kind of low risk. I love it. I have like probably like too much in these farms, but it's hard to say no to like that kind of return on your investment.
Yeah, it's insane. I'm a little bit more conservative than Eric. His appetite for risk is a little higher. But I mean, when you think
Young
about
Mike.
just using a regular banking app, and you're like, it's kind of funny try to going back to the old world and like putting my money in my checking account and being like, oh, what kind of APRs can I have on my money? And they're just
Like,
like,
what the fuck did you
get
just
out of
say to
here.
me?
Like, the door's over there. Like, leave your cash
Yeah.
with us. We'll take care of it. It's silly. I mean, this is just these APRs alone. It just shows you why, like, the banking system is doomed. You
Yeah.
take out the middlemen and you're capable of these types of APRs. Now they're going to go down. Like, this is just like an introduction APR, right? We'll see what happens in a year's time. But
Yeah.
Sundaeswap even is pretty high right now. I mean, when you're comparing it to
Yeah. It's like
Minswap, when you're getting
76.
163% for their token, Sunday is going to be 70. It's like 75, 76. That's still incredibly high. I mean,
Yeah.
when you start to think about like some of these tokens, when we get to it like a decent price and it stays there, then this stuff is so much more lucrative too. Because it's like if your Cardano's worth $1 and it's there for 6 months, then these APRs start to make more sense. The game you're playing right now with these APRs is like being in this pool Sunday ADA. What happens when the price of ADA goes from 90 cents to $1.50? And that's the game you have to play. You have to manage it a little bit. But like I believe like we're having this is the beginning. This is the cool part. Like Maladex is gonna apparently get rid of impermanent loss, which is insane.
Mm.
I mean, that's a high.
How are they going to
I
do
mean, if
that?
it's in their white paper, but we could look into it if you want. Have we talked about Maladex? We should probably do a whole episode on them.
Yeah,
They're
we could
pretty
do something
intense.
on them, but that's a cool concept.
Yeah.
And I like their logo most of all. A little
Little
demon
cute little
guy.
monster. Yeah.
Yeah. Um so I mean, this Min ADA has been, I mean, that's a pretty good one to be in, but the price of ADA or the price of Min has been going up pretty high. And I mean, Dana is another one that's like, if you were in that one, you probably had some impermanent loss because it was like 180 the other day. And now it's at 271. So that's it's a tricky one. Liquid, which is one I'm in, Mike. It's only gone up like 2 ADA, so it's been pretty stable. Free tendies on that one. So I don't know. It's just like exciting times for like just to put your money in there and get free rewards. It's just nothing I've ever experienced in my life. So just to see the rewards show up in my account is pretty fun.
It is a lot of fun. And what's your strategy, Ben? Are you a min maximalist, or are you trying to get out of that bad boy as quickly as possible because you're afraid of the inflation rate? What are your thoughts on min
Um,
going forward?
the thing that surprised me is that the price is still going up.
Yeah, me too.
Um,
I
but it's
wasn't
still
expecting that.
early. So like with Sundaeswap, the price kind of went up until that 30-day lockup period passed, and then people just dumped it. And they also had like that ISPO where they like airdropped a bunch of tokens. So that was just another like negative pressure or negative like sell, thing. But Min doesn't really have like anything that would force the price down right now. But that being said, I had I stole your idea, which I don't even think you're doing. I was like, let me sell my Mint tokens and just buy Mint and just maybe my patience will be rewarded because like on April 14th, you'll be able to stake it. And if you stake it for 45 days, you'll get the same amount of Mint tokens in Minswap tokens. So I don't know. To me, that makes the most sense. And actually, my idea is more of like just sell whatever rewards I get and buy the same amount of Mint tokens and then just keep the difference in ADA. That way I'm kind of like, I still have a little like ADA to play around with. And I just feel like it's a good strategy for me. I think when I'm patient with like trades, it's a lot better for me as opposed to like, I need to sell min. And then when it starts going higher, I'm like, I should buy back in. And I like freak out. So I think it's for myself, like it's better to be patient. What's your strategy, Mike?
And I just have to give credit where credit's due. That was not my idea. I read it off of Twitter from the creator of Unsigned Algorithms. His name's Monad Alexander. Really good follow if you guys are on Twitter. Check him out. He's got some really badass NFTs. Also, really smart dude. But I've been thinking about it as, yeah, why not? I love this community, man. There's so many fucking cool people to follow.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, just very cool people. Where was I? I am so the way I look at this is like I love these projects, you know. But it's like you have to utilize the chain as a tool. And to me, dexes are like their token is a commodity to me. I look at it as like oil, right? And like you're using your currency to like extract it from the chain. And it's like, it's kind of one of those things where I'm using it as a tool to gain more ADA. Like that's always my game plan. It's like I always want more and more ADA. That's how I'm playing this game. And so whatever can get me more ADA, I want. So it's like if ADA min is going to give me the most min tokens, I'll convert it right away to ADA and then just hang on to that ADA. And then the same with Sundaeswap. Like I'm doing the same thing with that. Like I want more ADA, and however I can get it, the fastest wins for me. Because I just think everything ties back to ADA. So like that's your safe zone. Like that's where you want to keep the most of your wealth going forward. And of course I'm going to keep some on the side. Like you'd have to be crazy to like get rid of any of these assets.
Yeah.
Because you just don't know the potential. Like I will most likely be wrong on most of the shit, but you have to make a game plan for yourself. And like I love this dex. It's so smooth and nice. And like when the whole chain gets less congested, it's gonna be so smooth. But yeah, so like to me, dex tokens are oil. And like whenever your next one comes online, I'll use it. I'll use their introductory APRs, and then I'll get everything back into ADA, and then move on to the next one. But then as time goes by, you'll start to see which ones outshine the other ones, right? Because there's not a lot of competition. I don't want to like have to put my claim down and be like, this is the best one going forward, you know, because you get into this place. Well, you just don't know what else is out there. I thought Sundaeswap was amazing until I started using Minswap, and I'm like, wait a second, why am I locking up my rewards for multiple weeks or a month? You know, it's like you just don't know what's possible until you run across it.
And it's not even like Sundaeswap is bad or something. It's just like
it's not. It's a good. It's
Minswap
good too.
is like they learned from Sundaeswap and they're like, let's do it this way. People will like it.
Right.
And I mean, that's just what you get for like being patient and learning from the first person. And then I'm sure someone's going to learn from Minswap. And then,
but
yeah, I like the idea of like dex swapping or dex hopping and just like, you know, getting those assets and maybe like holding on to a good amount of them, because you never know which one is going to pop. And if we ever get to like 10 billion, 20 billion, like TVL, I mean, these tokens are going to be worth so much more. It's like, would you sell like Apple stock and right after the iPhone came out? You know, it's like that type of thing.
Right. But here's the issue you'll start to have as you diversify. There's so many projects going to be coming online. Like, how do you structure that? And then also, like, not forget about certain bags that you're holding and be like, the hell? I had this one. You know, like
why do I have so much stripper coin?
That's my golden goose. You'll just lock up your tokens in random websites like Wi-Fi, and then forget that you have that there, like that bag. Or I'm sure Mel does the same thing, where it's like you're locking it up on this website, and like you have to lock it up for 6 months to a year, and it's like sometimes you just forget about it, and it's like, wait, can I have you use that capital better? Or
Yeah.
like
I
Meld is like, they're good APRs, and if you're being super conservative and like you want to be a long-term thinker, definitely do that. But it's like if you want to be a little bit more proactive and like try some of this stuff out, like it might be better to just take that money out and then make that APR in 5 days that you would have made in a year, and then put that
it's
back
just
into the Meld, let
such a
that back
long
chill.
such a long time to hold, like put your ADA, like where you really don't have access to it for like 6 months. It's like,
Yeah.
I don't know. To me, I don't like it, but I did do like Wi-Fi, and I after a while I felt kind of trapped because like the price had gone so much lower than I initially bought in. But like that APR is like nice, but there's like pros and cons because people are prone to dump like something that's constantly inflating. But now it's back like at a good price, so I'm happy I did it, and I'll probably hold on to it. But yeah, you just gotta be careful with what you put your money into, I guess. But speaking of putting your money into places, we we might be able to put our money into Ethereum pretty soon with this bridge. That was a long walk for that segue, but
I appreciate it,
not one
Eric.
of my best.
Seamless.
But this is kind of exciting. This AGIX Singularity Net converter bridge. This update came out yesterday, and the um, the converter bridge is going to be rolled out to the mainnet on April 18th. So that'll be pretty cool to see if any of those ERC20 tokens get converted. If people are like ready to do that, or what happens. I know there's a few projects that have talked about doing that already, but what do you think about this?
They just have so much shit going on. It's really hard to keep up with. They have like a project called NewNet, another one where it's like open source AI,
Mm-hmm.
another one where it's like I don't know if you've heard of Gollum on Ethereum, but it's like basically utilizing everyone's GPU to like for gaming, or if you're trying to encode a video, like it'll speed up the whole process. They're trying to do the same thing. It's just like, okay, um, I'm really interested in the open source AI. I think that's the one thing that it's like mind blowing. It's like basically building out it like an API that you could use, like a general purpose AI for any app that you have. That'd be very interesting.
Yeah.
But like that scope of that project is so massive. I just don't think it's like something that you really have to like throw a couple shekels at it, but I just like it's not there yet. I think it's going to be a couple of years. Even this bridge is cool. I don't know if you'll be able to do anything with your Cardano AGIX token unless they
I
already
think
have
it's more of
built
like,
software
yeah,
for it. Like, what are you gonna
I
like?
think it just
So you'll
opens
wrap.
like more opportunities up, for people who are like Ethereum heads and they want to maybe move their stuff over to Cardano. They like
Okay,
the lower fees and stuff like that. Um, I just think that's an exciting development. I don't know if I would like get any of these AGIX tokens or anything like that, but I haven't
I want
really.
some. I'm
Yeah.
definitely hardcore interested in this project. This is a big one for me. I like it as much as Liquid.
Oh wow.
But I just like I don't know. Until they're fully off of Ethereum, I'm just like not ready to like go whole hog into that bad boy.
Right. But interesting nonetheless.
Yeah, very interesting.
Let me see something here. All right, so we have a couple demos we wanted to do. One is like a transaction test to see like which transaction is faster on Minswap or on Sundaeswap. So do you want to do that first or do you want to do the other one first?
Yeah, let's do that one first.
All right. So do you want to be Sunday or do you want to be Min?
You're a min guy. I'll do Sunday. I know how much it pains you.
It really does. And do you want me to record my screen and you share yours, or how do you want to do it?
Yeah, let's do that.
All right. You could buy some Hosky.
No thanks.
All right.
Let's do some mint. Can we do mint?
All right. Sure. How much we buying?
We'll do 25 ADA worth. Is that cool?
Yeah, it's good. All right. Let me know when you are ready to swap.
Okay, we both press. Should we put our passwords in at the same time and then we'll go from that screen?
Yeah.
All right. This will all be edited out.
Should I confirm?
All right, we'll confirm at the same time. Ready? We'll do 3, 2, 1. Okay. Ready? So 3, 2,
2,
1,
1.
go.
And they're off. Ooh, I heard the purr sound. I bet you don't have that on your Sundaeswap. That's pretty lame.
It's pretty cool. Sunday actually added sound effects, so it goes.
Ooh, ice cream. It's kind of creepy. They're just totally ripping off Sunday or Minswap.
It's a Sunday. Wait a second.
Nintendo would sue them real quick for that. Let me see what the queue is for Mint. 14 in the queue, so it's not too bad.
That'll be interesting to see as well because for Mint is a native asset on Minswap, so you should have the upper hand on this one, Eric. Now I have one transaction submitting on Sundaeswap. We're pending, signed it. Now we wait for our scooper to pick it up. How is it different for you, Eric?
Right now, I do not see the order pending or
Ouch.
anything. Yeah, so
Not a good sign.
we got a little ways to go. It is kind of funny because I sold some Mint on Sundaeswap just before this video. So now I'm buying it back. But that's what we do.
We're at 82% load right now. So it shouldn't be too bad. It's a little high. How's your experience been? Like, do you use the pool PM congestion tool to like gauge transactions of when you should do them, or do you mess with that at all?
Yeah, I look at it sometimes when I feel like stuff is slow, but I haven't noticed like a huge correlation between like a higher load. It's usually kind of in the same area. I feel like it's more to do with Minswap's website lately than the actual load. So, but I do check just because it's something to do while you're waiting.
Yeah.
Oh, the harvesting Minswap does take like
Hmm.
at least 24 hours usually. For me, at least.
I haven't been watching it. I've just been signing it and then doing something else. I'm not sitting at my computer
Right.
waiting
I
for
don't
my
expect it right away.
rewards to come. Yeah, I mean, on Twitter, Minswap said that it was going to take at least 2 hours. So once you send that transaction, I'm like gonna move on and do something else. But I mean, it's a weekend.
It's a freaking weekend.
I'm just a a plebe farmer harvesting my yield. It's a regular, blue collar worker, Eric.
Regular peasant doing peasant stuff.
Peasant stuff all day. All right, guys. We're gonna come back to this video when it's done. We're gonna keep talking. Check back in at the end of the podcast to see who won.
No one's breaking any speed records here.
Not yet.
So another thing I wanted to try was there's this new thing that released on mainnet called ADA handle. So I noticed a lot of social media influencers are getting their ADA handles sniped before they can actually get them. So I was going to see if we can get ours before someone else snipes it, which I don't think they will because no one really cares about us. But let's give it a shot. What do you say?
Not yet, Eric, at least.
Not yet. They'll be sorry they didn't, though. I'll tell you that much. So, Mike, you want to tell the boys and girls at home what this does?
Sure. ADA handle is a way to name your wallet. So what happens is you look for your handle, search for it. Chilled Cardano, this handle isn't minted yet. Okay, so now we have the option to pay for it. And so Eric's going to enter his email address. Love it.
You got to have a crypto email, right? Success.
So now Eric can use this NFT that gets sent to him as a way to just name that wallet. It'll be named Eric or whatever. He has Chilled Cardano. And then that way also if like somebody wanted to pay you in Cardano, you could just be like, yes, send it to Chilled Cardano. And then that way they don't have to remember a bunch of numbers or letters or anything. It's real easy, simple to use. I love the idea. As far as security goes, it's not great because that NFT is tied to you forever. So those transactions that took place underneath that wallet, I believe is that a thing, Eric? Are they going to be tied to that? That's a great question, Mike.
I'm trying to get this email to my other email. Sorry.
For sure. Understandable. No, but I was thinking about it from the aspect of because it's an NFT that gets sent to your wallet. If you send it to a different wallet, do those transactions follow that NFT?
I believe it is. Oh, I see what you're saying.
Like if I send
I know it's
the
transferable.
NFT to Nami to a Flint wallet, different secret phrase, like those transactions would be different, right? So kind of clear out. So like, but I believe.
But I don't think you would see the transactions, would you?
It's on the chain. If I would just look up that in the blockchain explorer, I guess we should just try it out, right? Like,
let's try it out. I have read the agreements, of course. Let's see what happens. I guess I got to do this again.
you should capitalize. Oh, you can't.
It's all lowercase. All right, Mike. See if we could reserve it. 10 ADA.
Hey, big spender.
Oh, yeah.
Bum, 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 bum.
Waiting for payment. All right.
I must say, I like the UI. It's
payment
very
exactly.
simple, easy to use.
Okay, so I have to send 10 ADA to this address, Mike. And you will hide all this stuff.
I will not. You share everything with the fans.
Even passwords. Do not send more than one payment. I think I just sent 10, right?
Yep. How many ADA handles do you think the exchanges have?
Hundreds.
All right, just a little update. I'm awaiting my
order
scoop
is
at 5:39, and it is complete, Eric. I have my ADA mint.
and mine is queuing, Mike.
Also, Sundaeswap is faster than Minswap at the moment.
Yeah, we're bearing the lead there. How many minutes?
I did not see that coming. So this just got completed at 5:45. So it was created at 5:39. It took 6 minutes. Not bad. It's pretty good.
That is not bad. And we're at, I feel like Saturdays are like peak capacity for some reason.
All those weekend warriors, you know, people are working during the week.
Yeah.
All those plebes are playing with this stuff on the weekends.
Not everyone works from home, I guess. And reads Discord all day.
Us farmers.
I'm sure this will take 6 minutes at least then to receive the payment. So
how does this work then? Do you stay on the screen?
Yeah, I think something will show up here saying like payment received. And then I'm guessing there'll be like another step to get the actual ADA handle. So then I'll steal it from you, and then I'll just, whenever you ask about it, I'll like change the subject or something.
I'll have to get chilled Cardano too or something.
Chilled _ Cardano.
Cardano chilled.
XX chilled.
We're just as good. We're just as good as chilled Cardano. We're like McDougal's.
Wow.
So what's next on the docket?
We could talk about side chain staking rewards. You still want to talk about that?
Yeah, we can get into it. I thought it was really cool. I don't know if you guys watch Charles Hoskinson on YouTube, but he does AMAs, and he kind of gives you a little update every month. He does them like once a month, sometimes more, sometimes less. But he was talking about in particular, Milkomeda is like our first side chain that connects us to Ethereum and Solana. They're going to do as well. Because it's a bridge, there's got to be some incentive mechanism, right? For Cardano stake pool representatives to like want to bring in those side chain transactions. And because of that, you're going to get rewards for that as well, which is really nice. So this is what's so sweet about this system. It's just like they're just throwing money at you for being a part of it. You'll have your staking already with some pool. And then if that pool decides to work with Milkomeda, you'll also get rewards from that. So you're getting your 5% for just being a part of a pool. And then whatever that sidechain, if they're partners with them, you'll also get rewards from them each epoch as well. So it's just another stream of revenue. And it also pays to be a Cardano user.
Yes.
It's just really nice. You know, it's a well thought out system and everyone benefits from it.
I like when the little guy benefits, you know?
Oh, it's so nice. It's such a relief, you know?
Not just because I am a little guy, but it's just it's good to like distribute the wealth evenly sometimes. And that's why I love Cardano.
Well, it's the problem with our regular banking system is they do not care about the little guy. He is the last person on their list. And sometimes he doesn't get a bank account because he's only got $10 to his name, $5 to his name. But those people need to be represented as well. And they should be able to have the power that everybody else has, you know? Distribute power evenly. That's how I feel.
I agree. One thing I want to quickly talk about is that I bought my first NFT. Can you believe it?
We got him, folks. We got him.
It was on Ergo. So I'm gonna pull it up here. But this is my first and only NFT.
She's
we
beautiful.
Got Sigma Village number 5. Series number 1, Mike. I got this little pirate looking guy. I paid 10 Ergo for it, which I thought was a fair price. And I really just wanted to support the project because I like this little pixelated gentleman here. So Sigma Village, check it out, guys. If you're on Ergo, I'm a fan. I might buy another one. I think he just released like a bunch of these, so if you're into it,
very cool.
Check it out.
Now, is it cool gonna be like?
They don't move around.
They're cool. Tell me about the project. Is it a part of a metaverse play, or are they just
I believe it's part of
NFTs?
Sigma. There's a thing called Sigma Valley on Ergo, which is a metaverse type place. So I think they're part of this whole universe here.
Now it says log in with your NFT. Can you do that?
I don't know. Can I? Let's see. All your Ergo are belong to us. It's logging me in. Let's see if this. You got a little concert hall. All-time high. GME.
They really need to get in contact with the stripper coin and get a strip club in this metaverse.
I want to see stripper coin on Ergo as soon as possible. So it's generating a transaction while it's doing that. Let me see if any of my other transactions have gone through. Give it a refresh on Minswap. Still not done.
Okay, that's not a good look, Minswap.
ADA handle.
We talked to you up at the beginning of the podcast.
We're putting you at the end now. We're now Sundaeswap maxis.
Sundaeswap to the moon. Okay, well, in theory, you log in with your NFT,
I could log in here.
And then I'm really excited maybe we'll come back to this when it's done logging in. I'm kind of
Maybe
curious to
one
see what
day
your
I could
character.
move into this mansion. That's what I'm hoping, at least.
Then you'll finally own some real residential housing.
Just Thai style residence.
But let's pull up the chart for Ergo. I haven't even looked at the price in a while. Oof.
That is ugly.
It's not good, folks. But
Slightly trending up. Usually,
you know,
when,
I've been hearing rumbles that Ethereum's finally moving to proof of stake, and if that's the case, you're gonna have a lot of miners looking for a new chain.
yeah,
I think you'll see over the summer a lot of people start to move over. I think some of those people will pick Ergo, and I think you could start to see a nice little positive movement upwards as the difficulty gets priced in.
yeah. I will say I like mining Ergo because it's like a lot less like demanding on your GPU, and it takes less power. I tried mining that like Raven coin. I forgot what it's called.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's just called Raven. Um, but it's like my computer was like so fucking hot, and it was, I don't know. I don't really think it's worth like destroying my GPU for some random coin that doesn't have a lot
Yeah.
of utility.
No. I think Ergo has a lot of potential. It's just going to be one of those things where like the use case will come first, and then the speculators will come and pump the price. Just because it's just been out for so long, which is kind of nice because it's like the people who are really dedicated to this community are really going to prosper. Because it's like you're here every day, you're looking at what's going on, what's getting developed. You can start to place your money, and then like if something does eventually take off, you have that killer app or DApp, and then the people come.
Yeah, I like the Ergo community. They're very they're like diehards, you know.
Yeah, they're in it
They're
to win
not
it.
too like I don't know. They're not like brain dead or anything. Like, oh, Ergo or nothing. Like they'll criticize it and if they need to and all that stuff.
I think it's good. I think it builds a really solid community. If it can last now, I mean, it's only going to get better from here. So
yeah,
not a bad play. How's our universe coming? Are we loaded? Son of a bitch.
I don't know why it's so damn slow.
Well, guys, this is Sigma Valley. Eric, you want to tell us about this place?
So Sigma Valley, it's a metaverse. You can buy land here on the Ergo auction house. And
Now, are we looking at the whole universe right now?
I believe so, judging by the fact that there's not a whole lot going on even in this plot. So I can only imagine that there's not a bunch of other worlds we're missing out on. Let's take a look at the auctions though, just to see like what people are charging for land in this place. Here's a plot that is active here. So you can buy this plot right here, which is, I mean, it's right next to this prime building right here. If you want to live there,
$600. Not too bad.
$600, yeah. I mean, you can bid 50 Ergo and hope you get it. And then look, I don't know a ton about the metaverse, so I wonder like how do you actually like start building on it, you know? These are questions I'm just asking the ether because I know you don't know either.
Yeah, I don't, because there's just so many unknowns, and each metaverse is building their own different protocol that's probably not going to be interoperable with any other one. So it's like, if you invest into one space, do you need to now also invest in every single other one if you want to play in these metaverses? It's just like not a cohesive idea of like, if you're going to a universe, you want to be connected to everybody. You don't want to be like
Segmented.
segmented off into a place where there's like a couple hundred people. Like, that community is going to get really cool and nice and stuff, but you want it, you like, the whole idea is to like meet people you've never met before. But it's like, if I'm coming from a place where the community's small already and everyone's building up from that place, it's just like, where is these new people going to come from? And then, like, also, if you're using this to build wealth, um why are they going to come to your chain and not anybody
Right.
else's? Like, if there's a multi-billion-dollar chain called Ethereum, why are they going to come to Ergo? Like, what? Like, someone needs to tell me why they're coming. It's like,
Tell him. Somebody tell him.
somebody tell me now. Damn it.
I don't
And
know.
we're
I
still waiting
can't
for this
answer those
transaction
questions.
to generate.
None of
This is
these
the problem.
transactions have gone through yet. This is ridiculous.
All right, guys. Looks like it's going to take a little hot minute for us to get this Chilled Cardano NFT. So we'll give you an update later. Hopefully we get it. If you guys want to send us some money, go ahead and send it to Chilled Cardano.
Yes. Send 5 ADA to Chilled Cardano and just, test out the transaction.
Test it out, send a couple Mildo. Who knows?
Maybe you'll get some stripper coin back.
But I think that's going to do it for this week. Everything looks great, guys. The price is going up. We have more protocols coming online. It's an exciting time. Hopefully we gave you a little bit of alpha today. And
everything's fast.
Hey, Eric.
Everything's fast on the network. Everything's good. We'll do one last price check. We're at 89.44. I do want to say, guys, beware of that Sunday night dip. I feel like usually Sunday night, there's always a huge dip.
And
if you kill yourself,
it's actually going to invert when we have a bull market again, usually because the stock market closes during the week. It will usually explode on the weekend. So that's also how you'll know what kind of market we're in. So right now it'll probably dip again on Sunday, like Eric said, but then who knows? Everything's looking nice right now.
Yes. We'll see if we're over $1 next time we talk, Mike. Go Providence.
Or 3, Eric. Why be so bearish?
That's true. Talk to you later, Mike. Stay blessed.
Go Providence, Rhode Island.
Go Providence Friars.
Represent. Do they win?
They're winning right now.
Heyo.
Yeah.
All right, y'all.
Peace
We'll catch you guys next week on Chilled Cardano. Have a phenomenal week.